Hey everybody, it's Shaman Sister Sin, and you're listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by littleshaman.org. That's me, the Little Shaman. Today I want to talk to you about the narcissist's fake apology. Many people believe narcissists don't apologize at all, and that is technically true. An apology is, at the very least, an admission of wrongdoing, if not an expression of remorse, and this is not something you will hear from a narcissist except in times when it is absolutely unavoidable. However, it is not correct to say that narcissists never utter the words, "I'm sorry." Many do, and they may even believe they're actually apologizing, but because they lack remorse or empathy, their apology is often what we call a non-apology apology or a faux apology. A faux apology is a statement that sounds like an apology but does not actually express remorse or admit any wrongdoing. It's a way of trying to achieve forgiveness without admitting fault. It's the classic, "oh, I'm sorry you got upset" type of apology. It's a manipulation. This is not an apology. Because narcissistic people don't actually understand or acknowledge the emotions of other people, and because they believe they are the victim in any and all situations, they don't generally believe they've done anything wrong when it comes to other people. They're simply going through the motions of what they think they're supposed to do. If someone says you wronged them and you want them to let you back into their good graces, you apologize. It's not an admission of guilt for the narcissist, and it's not an expression of remorse. It's a means to an end. This is why they'll often say things like, "I already apologized, what else do you want?" even though they will continue to defend their behavior after they've apologized. They don't realize that doing that makes the apology completely meaningless. It's as if they believe the simple act of saying, "I'm sorry," means everything is okay now. This is actually not unlike the way a child thinks. "I did what you asked, but it's still not okay. Why?" This is because the narcissist has no understanding of why they should apologize. Your idea of why they should apologize and their idea of why they should apologize are totally different. You believe an apology is needed because you were wronged. This is not the reason the narcissist believes an apology was needed. The narcissist believes the apology is needed because there's no other way to get what they want. They don't really understand your reasons, and they don't care. They're not doing it for you. If there was a way for them to get what they want without an apology, you wouldn't get one. This so-called faux apology actually accomplishes two things usually, besides being a basic manipulation. First, it asserts that the narcissist did nothing wrong, and second, it usually attempts to state that you did do something wrong. "I'm sorry you got mad" is not only not an admission of wrongdoing, it implies that the person they're apologizing to did do something wrong. For example, let's say the narcissist has said something extremely rude or hurtful to you. You react by getting upset, as most people would. It turns into an argument with the narcissist insisting that you attacked them and all the standard denials and blame shifting and gaslighting that they're famous for. But let's say this time you beat them into a corner somehow, or you threaten to abandon the relationship or otherwise leave the situation, and in order to prevent that, they apologize. This so-called apology might be something like, "I'm sorry I spoke out of turn," or "I'm sorry for talking back," or the ever-popular, "I'm sorry for having feelings." This not only makes it clear that the narcissist did not do anything wrong, it states very bluntly that something's wrong with you. That you are treating the narcissist cruelly by forcing them to apologize for standing up for themselves against your horrible abuse, or worse, just for being a person. Make no mistake about it, this is done completely on purpose. You can see it in their face. It's designed to make you feel bad and to make you look bad to anyone who might be listening. It's not an apology. It's just another attack. If you call them out on it, more than likely they'll just continue in the same vein, that you're so evil and sadistic and horrible that being forced to grovel and being beaten to their knees and apologizing was not good enough for you. This is a never-ending battle that is totally pointless. You are never going to get what you want. What you want is a real and true admission of wrongdoing and a sincere apology, and you are not going to get one. They will just keep twisting it and turning it and being insincere and mocking you and saying that you're the one doing things wrong and never admitting anything and never showing real remorse. It's a waste of time. The narcissist's apology is like most other things about them. It's fake, it's hollow, and it's insincere. It's a manipulation. It's a means to an end, just like all the rest of their behavior. You will be more likely to get blood from a stone before you will get remorse out of a pathologically narcissistic person. They're just not capable of it. But by understanding this and adjusting your expectations to be more realistic, you can take their power to hurt you away. If you don't expect a sincere apology, it won't hurt you when you don't get one. I hope this clears a few things up for you. As always, I look forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions, so please keep those coming. You've been listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by littleshaman.org. That's me, Little Shaman. May the Great Spirit bless you and have a wonderful day.